Stephen King once wrote that nightmares exist outside of logic, and there's little fun to be had in explanations. They're antithetical to the poetry of fear. In a horror story, the victim keeps asking why, but there can be no explanation, and there shouldn't be one. The unanswered mystery is what stays with us the longest, and it's what we'll remember in the end. My name is Alan Wake. I'm a writer.
Alan Wake.
I've always had a vivid imagination, but this dream unsettled me. It was wild and dark and weird, even by my standards. So yes, it began with a dream. Following a typical nightmare pattern, I was late, desperately trying to reach my destination, a lighthouse. For some urgent reason, I couldn't remember. I'd been driving too fast down a coastal road to get there.
Eita,
I'd
criminoso.
sent the hitchhiker too late. He was dead. I was convinced they'd put me in jail and I would never see Alice again.
É o que tá acontecendo?
Suddenly, his body was gone. I was in shock from the crash. I could hardly stay on my feet. I had to go to the lighthouse. I knew there was something important waiting for me there.
Olha, uma garrafinha. Eu lembro que essa garrafa serve pra não sei o que, mas já
Bridge collapsed. I'd have to find another way to the lighthouse.
eu jurava que essa garrafa servia para outra coisa, não era um colecionável apenas. Meu Deus. Que homem bruto.
I realized that the hitchhiker was a character from the story I'd been working on.
Passada, bicha. Eita caralho, salto pra cacete. Socorro! Pobre cansou. Tá, carai. Tá porra.
Oh no! Stop! No! Damn it, die! No! 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 I was trapped. There was no way out. Follow the light. You are hurt. You should go into the light. You are only safe there.
Tá passada com a meu Deus.
I have something important to tell you. It goes like this. For he did not know that beyond the lake he called home lies a deeper, darker ocean green, where waves are both wilder and more serene. To its ports I've been. To its ports I've been. Do you understand? No. Follow my light.
Eita, Glória.
This way, there's no time. The darkness protects it from all harm. Only the light can drive the darkness away and make it whole again. Here, take the light.
Gente, isso é tão alienígena. Obrigado. Morre, gato.
Good. You've done well. Remember what I've taught you. That is all. I will give you back your dream now.
Volta aqui.
Terrible darkness was taking over the world. The lighthouse was the last safe place on Earth.
E morreu. Hoje não.
I can keep this up.
Meu Deus, o homem tá morrendo. Eita glória. E óbvio que eu vou pegar um bom cafezinho. Ah! Vai morrer. Apaga a luz.
He's here. Alan, wake up. Shh, baby. Just another nightmare. Everything's fine. You dozed off.
Right. Anything more
Tudo
than dozed
ótimo,
off
pesadelo
is for
incrível.
everyone.
Cheer up, handsome. We're here.
Bem-vindo a Bright Falls, onde seus pesadelos se tornam realidade.
Let's act like we're on vacation. Go stand next to that old gentleman there. I want a shot of you with the town in the background.
Sure. I'll even give you a title for the shot. A city boy, moments before he got eaten by a bear. Hi.
Hello there. You picked a good time to visit our town. Deerfest is just 2 weeks away.
Deerfest, huh? Did you hear that, honey?
You have a lovely wife. If you don't mind me saying. I'm Pat Maine, by the way. Nice to meet you.
Yeah, I'm Alan Wake.
I won't pretend I don't recognize a famous writer such as yourself, Mr. Wake. A pleasure. I'm an avid reader myself. I hope this isn't too presumptuous of me, but I'm the night host at the local radio station. Any chance I can get an interview?
Look, Mr. Maine, I'm on vacation. In fact, I'd appreciate it if we could keep my being here just between the two of us. I'm sure you understand.
Fair enough. You can trust me to be discreet. Not a hard man to track down if you change your mind, though. I hope you two have a lovely holiday.
E a outra não para de tirar foto.
Very nice. I got a couple of really good ones. So you made a friend. That's cute.
Right. Yeah?
Hey, bestseller, how's my favorite writer? Are you there yet?
Barry. Yeah. We just got it.
Are the locals giving you trouble? Just say the word and I'll hop on a plane and come make sure that you're left alone, Al.
No, Barry, we're fine.
Great. I just want to make sure you've been relaxed and recharged. So, how is the place? Has it gotten your creative juices flowing?
Barry, we're just settling in.
Okay, Al. I'll call back later to make sure you're doing okay. And you call me if there's a problem, okay? Okay. Just looking out for you, buddy. Talk to you later.
I love you too, Barry.
You know it's going to be calling you every 5 minutes.
Barry is Barry. I can always turn off the phone.
What did I just say?
Text message from Barry. He says hi to you too.
Alan, we're here. Come on, let's get back to the car.
Vamos, meu anjo, aqui nosso carro.
We need to stop at the local diner to get the cabin key from the landlord, a Mr. Carl Stuckey. He's waiting for us. I'll go fill her up while you get the key. I'll pick you up here in, say, 15 minutes?
Sure.
Alan, thank you for coming here with me.
I love you too. Go on. I'll promise to behave. I'd forgotten there were still places like this. Towns where everybody knew everybody.
Welcome to the Oh Dear Diner.
Hi, I was wondering if you could help me. I'm looking for...
Mr. Wake. Alan Wake. Oh, God! I am your biggest fan. I know people say that all the time, but I really am.
I'm glad
Quantos
to hear
livros
it.
ele escreveu, Amanda?
Rose.
Rose, I'm looking for Mr. Stuckey. Carl Stuckey?
Carl? Oh, of course, Mr. Wake. He must have gone to visit the restroom. He'll be back in a moment. I can't believe it. I've got all of your books. I got the cutout from the bookstore when they took it out of the window.
And you keep it here. Well, okay. Good for you.
Do me a favor, Sonny. I could really use a tune right now. Coconut, number 6 in the jukebox. I'd do it myself, but both of my legs have gone to sleep. Bad circulation. Yeah.
Are you serious? Coconut again? You disgust me. Call yourself a rocker. Unbelievable. Ah.
Don't go in there, young man. You can hurt yourself in the dark.
I think I can handle it, ma'am.
Now that's what I'm talking about, yes!
This is it. I've died and gone to hell.
Só atendente tá tipo quando você entra em algum lugar e a pessoa fica te seguindo. O que foi que eu vi? Examinar.
Right. So much for a quiet vacation.
Isso que dá ser famoso.
I didn't want to wait. I wanted to find Stuckey, to get the key and get out as soon as possible. The waitress was giving me a headache. Overeager fans always did. Hello? Mr. Stuckey?
Carl couldn't make it. Unfortunately, he was taken ill.
but I have the key
Bueno,
for
falaram
you.
que ele tava ali.
How to get to the lake.
Okay.
I wish you a good stay in my cabin. I'll come by later to check how you've settled in. And to meet
Que
your
mulher
wife.
mais esquisita, né?
I insist.
Thanks.
Misericórdia. Medo de nenhum é, senhor Alan Wake.
Cauldron Lake is a special place. Very inspiring.
Vamos, minha senhora, tá tudo certo, pode ir lá.
Lucky this time, young man. You can hurt yourself in the dark.
Deixa eu ser doida.
Even that sounds better than your singing.
Are you all right?
Splendid, splendid. Damn hernia. It swells up like a balloon if I lift anything heavier than a spoon. Yeah.
The Andersons, they're, local musicians. We're waiting for Dr. Hartman to come pick them up. They wandered off from his clinic at the Cauldron Lake Lodge.
Ó, a atendente toda bugada ali, tadinha. Então, tchau.
Bye, Mr. Wake.
Tchau, querida.
Mission accomplished. The key and the directions.
My hero. I got some flashlights, just in case.
Hey, wait! Mrs. Wake! Your keys!
Moço, você tava onde?
That diner was a real nut house.
Can you believe this place? This would make a wonderful setting for a book.
We're supposed to be on vacation, Alice. I'll figure it out when we get back home. Okay?
Okay. We can talk about this later.
Batman here on KBFF.
I didn't want to talk about it. I wanted to bury my head in sand.
Here's another one of my favorites to go with it.
Once upon a time, I was a successful writer, but that was a long time ago. I hadn't been able to write a word in 2 years. Not since my last book.
And now the weather. It's gonna be a clear night, so you folks in the big city might want to look up every once in a while. See those stars winking down at you? It gets pretty dark out here, but they'll light your way.
Ih, musiquinha. Strike.
Wow. It's gorgeous, Alan.
It's something, all right. Don't worry, honey. I'll get you inside safe and sound before it gets dark. And I've got the flashlight.
I know. I'm okay.
Alice had a phobia. The fear of darkness. I wanted to make sure we were inside with the lights on before sunset.
O que será que tem pra cá? Será que eles deixam de subir? Pronto, acabou a história, a gente tá voltando pra trás.
The cabin obviously got its name from the shape of the island. It looked like a giant bird leg. Alice had mentioned that the lake was a caldera. There was a dormant volcano under it.
Quanto couro, gente. Olha isso aqui. Manifestação.
An old generator had been connected to the power cable.
Nesse estado achei que não ia funcionar, não. Todo acabado.
The lights are on. Good work, honey. I'll freshen up a bit and start settling in.
Okay, I'll look around a bit.
The island had once been the site for a love story. Maybe it would be that again. It was a beautiful place. I told myself I could rest here, sleep here, and forget about my work. I thought we could be happy here. Alice? Honey? A shoebox filled with books by Thomas Zane sat on the shelf. I'd never heard of him before.
The Deerfest guests have already started to arrive.
The old door had played a trick on me. Alice wouldn't have come out in the dark. The water was black. I couldn't help but imagine all sorts of horrors lurking in the depths below.
Alan, I'm upstairs. I have a surprise for you.
Ele nem gosta de café, tadinho.
Alan, come here, slowpoke. I'm waiting. Surprise!
Alice? What is this?
I guess I
Parecia que ela tava... Eita, querida.
thought maybe you could write here that a change of scenery would get you past.
Damn it, Alice, everyone keeps...
Hey, just hear me out. There's a local doctor, Dr. Hartman. I read a book of his. He has a private clinic here. He specializes in helping artists.
So now you want to get me committed?
No, it's not like that. That's not... Alan? Alan?
Essa mulher tá, ele tá na sua frente, mulher. Sossega.
Damn it, Alice!
Homem bruto.
I knew she wouldn't follow me in the dark. I needed some time alone to think things through. Damn it. Alice?
Alice? Alice!
The cabin had gone dark. All the lights were out.
Estou indo.
Alice, I'm coming! It's all right, I'm coming!
What the hell?
Help me!
Alice? Alice? Oh no!
Keep going, Alan. Wake up.
Alice?
Waking up in the crashed car felt like I had woken from one nightmare and entered another. I couldn't remember how I got there. All I knew was that something terrible had happened to Alice. The phone was dead. I'd have to find help on foot. Among Alice's things was a book, The Creator's Dilemma, by a Dr. Emil Hartmann. Seeing the book brought back my fight with Alice. I didn't like it, and I didn't like the guy's smug face on the cover either. The gas station was my best bet. They'd have a phone I could use. It looked like a long hike through the forest to get there.
Longa e nada amigável, amado. Pode ter certeza.
Hello? Hello? Is someone there?
The loose sheets of paper were pages from a manuscript entitled Departure. That was the name I planned to use for the next novel I had never gotten started. I was named the author. I hadn't written it. I couldn't remember writing it. In the scene on the page, the hero was attacked by an axe murderer in the woods at night. Departure by Alan Wake. The man turned to face me. His face was covered in shadows. It was hard to make him out in the dark.
Era difícil distingui-lo na floresta que nos cercava, mas o machado que ele brandia era fácil de se ver. Ele brilhava com o sangue de sua vítima. Ele sorriu loucamente. As sombras estavam vivas e distorciam sua feição. Era a cena de um pesadelo, mas eu estava acordado. Pesado, gata.
Anybody there? Please, I've been in an accident.
The lights up ahead were a good sign. Maybe I wouldn't have to hike all the way down to the gas station to find a phone.
Anybody there? Please, I've been in an accident. Hey! Hey, you!
Phil!
There's been an accident. I need help. Listen, I need to...
Premium cabins for rent in...
Oh, hell.
Carl Stuckey.
Pleased
to meet you. Non-refundable reservation deposit required. Fair and square. Fair and square.
The taken stood before me. It was impossible to focus on
O
it.
possuído estava diante de mim. Era impossível focar nele, como se estivesse em um ponto cego, causado por um tumor cerebral ou uma doença ocular. Ele sangrava as sombras, como tinta e água, como uma nuvem de sangue causada por um ataque de tubarão. Eu estava apavorado, apertei a lanterna, como se minha vida dependesse disso, para evitar que ele se aproximasse. De repente, algo aconteceu e a luz pareceu brilhar com mais intensidade. Menina, socorro. Gente, o homem tá louco, possuído mesmo. Eita. Ai, socorro!
I had to figure a way out of this. Any second now, and Stuckey would be knocking on the door with his axe like Nicholson in The Shining.
During your trying, it's the latest thing. Incontestably proven health benefit. Let you choose.
Yes.
Right Falls Sheriff Station.
Hello?
And cholesterol levels go.
Moço, calma aí. Eita. Socorro. Oxi.
My head pounded with a concussion. I'd never fired a gun outside the shooting range, and now I just killed someone. Or something. There were no bodies. They just disappeared. If I was dreaming,
Gente, como
it
agressivo.
felt real enough to make me sick. eerie hand-painted graffiti was revealed by my flashlight. Someone had hidden a chest of supplies near it. The dark forest was the last place I wanted to go, but I had no choice. I had to get to the gas station.
It's rabbit season.
Não, merda.
Rose knew she had been gushing, but right now,
Rose sabia que estava bajulando demais, mas naquele momento ela não se importava. Para ela, o breve encontro com Alan Wake havia sido literalmente o melhor momento de sua vida. Ela observou enquanto ele entrava no carro com a esposa. Ela era bonita, segura de si, sentia-se à vontade com Wake. Diferente de Rose, eles eram perfeitos um para o outro. Ela daria qualquer coisa para ser amiga deles.
What was that? When I saw the river below, something uncoiled itself inside my head. I realized that I'd have to find a way across. I didn't even want to look at the water.
Mais café. Eu quero café.
Barry
Wheeler estava subindo pelas paredes após suas ligações terem sido ignoradas por Al e Alice por vários dias. Ele pegou um avião. Talvez eles estivessem em uma segunda lua de mel, mas Barry não achava possível. Al estava desequilibrado demais para isso. Não dormia e estava perturbado. Barry estava com Alan Wake há anos. Não podia ignorar isso. Algo estava errado.
Stucky was still out there, in the dark, stalking me.
otário.
Taken. They're taken. The staircase was broken. I had to make my way up some other way. There was no power. There was bound to be a generator somewhere at the logging site.
Eu os vi antes de conseguir vê-los, caindo do céu com seus gritos estridentes. Eu me virei quando a nuvem estava sobre mim. Por um instante eu vi uma centena de olhos mortos, pérolas negras brilhando na escuridão. Ergui a lanterna e a revoada explodiu como fogos de artifícios. Penas queimaram e viraram cinzas. Eu não consegui ouvir os meus gritos perdidos entre os deles. Pesado, louco. Doido. Eu quero café.
I was just outside for a breath of fresh air, and what a night. I know most of you are probably in your beds by now, but if you're still up and around, take a moment. Step outside for a spell and breathe in deep. The weather is absolutely still. The sky is crystal clear. It's like the forest is quietly breathing along with you. So listeners, number one, I'm a night owl, and it's on nights like this I wish I wasn't. It looks like I'm not the only one staying up late. Caller, you're on the air.
Hey, Pat, it's Maurice Horton.
Hello, Maurice. What are you up to?
Well, I was just taking Toby on his walkies.
Oh, isn't it beautiful out there?
Sure, but Pat, the reason I called is that Toby heard something rustle in the undergrowth and took off after it, and I couldn't find it.
Probably a rabbit.
Sure. Toby loves rabbits.
Well, sure.
Anyway, I figured this was into
No início, eu encontrava as páginas como se fossem por acaso. O livro do qual eu não me recordava era uma profecia terrível e real, um ato de criação que eu reescrevera um. Eu comecei a procurar as páginas fervorosamente, pois elas continuavam a resposta do mistério. Com elas, eu poderia me salvar. Com elas, eu poderia salvar Alice.
The gas station was closer now, its light welcoming in the darkness.
Paul makes the best dogs in the state. Belly Burster is the best with no coat. Monster Dog is second best. The famous dog is...
Eita, menina. Eu entrei na garagem do posto de gasolina. Estava escura e silenciosa. O lugar estava uma bagunça. Parecia que alguém o havia destruído ou alguma briga tinha ocorrido ali. A luz entrava através de uma porta aberta nos fundos. E eu me dirigi até ela. Sem qualquer aviso, uma luz brilhante me secou. Um velho televisor da prateleira havia se desligado sozinho. Incrivelmente, eu podia me ver na tela, falando como um louco.
Science. It bestows immortality on those who advance it to elevate all of mankind. Newton, Einstein, Sagan, princes among men. But the price for such a legacy is steep indeed. In Night Springs. Tonight's episode, a quantum suicide. If our lives are already written, it would take a courageous man to change the script. Having called a press conference.
O chalé de Cauldron Lake? Ela perguntou. O xerife olhou para mim com desconfiança. A luz da manhã entrava pelas janelas do escritório. Provavelmente não teria saído com vida da floresta, sem a ajuda dela. Mas eu não podia dizer a verdade sobre o que eu havia enfrentado na noite anterior. Ela acharia que eu estava mentindo ou que era louco. Ela me prenderia. E não me ajudaria a encontrar Alice. Oh, porra. armar, não.
Stucky's body vanished, leaving behind only a lifetime of nightmares to come, assuming I'd reach the lights of the gas station alive. I recognized the parade float I had seen in Bright Falls when I first arrived with Alice. After the insanity I had just experienced in the darkness, the lights of the gas station felt comforting. At least for a moment, the sane world reasserted itself. Stucky spat on the garage floor.
Stucky cuspiu no chão da garagem e tentou tirar las teias de aranha de sua cabeça. As coisas andavam estranhas desde o começo, desde que o casal não aparecera para pegar a chave. Algo, uma sensação, chamou sua atenção. Stucky olhou para cima e observou fixamente enquanto seu cérebro tentava compreender o horror à sua frente. Ele tropeçou e derrubou uma lata de óleo. Uma poça escura se espalhou pelo chão enquanto ele lutava por alguns segundos e, por fim, cedia à escuridão impiedosa. Cedia à escuridão impiedosa o engolia.
Stucky spat on the garage floor. The Deer Fest had been 2 weeks away when we arrived. If the day count on the banner was right, I was missing a whole week between the night we got here and now. The garage was a mess. It looked like someone had trashed the place, or that there'd been some kind of fight. All right. I'll keep writing. Outside, there's only darkness. Outside the cabin, outside the story, there's only darkness. I can feel her presence in the dark. Just now, I could smell her perfume in the room. I'll reach her. I'll fix it up. I'll bring her back. The story will come true. If I stop, she's lost. I don't believe this. It'd been me on the TV, talking crazy. Was I losing my mind?
Bright Falls Sheriff Station.
Oh, thank God, Sheriff.
Sheriff Sarah Breaker. You are...
I'm Alan Wake, but listen. I was in a car crash. My wife, Alice, she's missing.
Calm down, Mr. Wake.
We were staying in a cabin on the island, on Cauldron Lake.
There's no island on Cauldron Lake. Not since the big eruption in the 70s.
Please, I can take you there, okay?
You look like you've taken a pretty bad knock to the head. Are you okay?
E foi sentir isso agora, depois de séculos andando.
Please get in the car. We'll swing by the lake and then we'll go to the station, okay? Mr. Wake, have you seen Stucky, the guy who owns this place?
I realized I couldn't tell her what had happened in the forest. She wouldn't have believed me. And then she wouldn't have helped me with Alice.
E eu vou ficando por aqui. Daqui a pouco. E até mais. De qualquer jeito, falou!
A candy-colored clown they call the Sandman tiptoes to my room every night, just to sprinkle stardust and to whisper, go to sleep, everything is all